Okay, when I was first getting into trading, my instructors told me trading psychology, trading psychology. You have to be good with your trading psychology. And I thought, oh, get out of here, trading psychology. When I watch movies and documentaries of the best traders in the world, all it is it takes balls to get into a position, and and then you have to have the strategy, because without the strategy, how can you make money? And then I realized, you know what? It's really strategy and all that stuff is a small portion, but the larger portion is the mind, and that takes some maturity on your end to get to a point where you will realize that there are certain things you have to do in life to get your mind to that point where you can trade successfully. So in the last few reports that I've been doing and releasing to you guys, I hope you're reading them because they are extremely important. I'm basically taking all the information that I gathered in my personal notes from watching the 13 sessions from Mark Douglas and extracting the most key important portions of it. Because as I've mentioned to you before, I think everything he was saying was dead on except for one main key piece of information. He believes that the markets were completely random and we had absolutely no control in what direction price was going to head into. Okay? Whereas my belief is we do have control over what direction of what trades we're going to take, because we do have a better understanding of where the markets are going to move based on our analysis. Okay? Because we understand supply and demand. Because we understand that the institutions are the ones that move price, and it's not random. Okay, so he fell for that. I don't think trading was his main profession. He might have done some trading, but he wasn't a professional trader. So he just went along with what other traders were saying, and everybody was saying the markets are random, yada yada yada. Okay, so as you've come to learn, the markets are not random, and there is structure. Okay, we just can't let ourselves get emotionally involved, because then we don't see that structure anymore. Okay, so that Mark Douglas information is dead on when it comes to the mind and how deep you have to get into to understand why your mind is making you see these things. So eventually we're going to slowly start getting into what we can do to build up your confidence so that your mind doesn't trick you. Okay, and the first thing is, you should not have any opinion whatsoever right now on the euro. You should not have any opinion. Zero opinion. Okay? You should be looking at these ups and downs and saying, whatever. That's what you should be thinking. Whatever. You know why? Because it comes back to what I was saying. Haven't we said that the US dollar is leading the market right now? Right? Remember, it broke higher and it's hitting the weekly area of supply. The euro is not hitting that demand zone, so this is what's leading right now. So for this to make a move higher, they would have to take out their own weekly area of supply. So until that happens, you cannot think price is gonna go higher. Let me create a scenario for you, okay? Here, let me show you something. I want you to picture this. All right, so let's say there's a room. We're in a room, okay? Look at my beautiful drawing. Okay. And in this room, there is a door here, like this. Okay. Okay. And in here is a person. And what we are trying to do is decide what door this person is going to go and open and walk through. Okay? We're trying to decide whether this person is going to go this way or this way. But until they open one of these doors, we do not know what direction they're going into. We can see them starting to walk towards this door. We can decide if the momentum is showing us that they are moving towards this door here. We can see if we can see evidence that he wants to go this direction. Okay? Not just based on the momentum that he's taking towards here, but we don't know for sure until he opens that door and walks through it. Okay? So what's happening is, let's say this is the bank, and they want to go this way. That's the direction that they're eventually going to take. Okay? But they need to trick people that they're going to go in this way. So they walk right up until right here. And then they come back, and then they come again, and then they come back, and they come again. Okay? And everybody is saying they're going to go this door, through this door. They're committing 100% that they're going to go through this door when the door hasn't even been opened yet. Okay? We can't have any opinion. As long as this person is in this room, no matter what happens, no matter how much it looks like they're about to open this door, we are not allowed to have an opinion. Period. Because if you have an opinion right now, you're only going to be messing up with your psychology. Okay? Take it from me. Take it from me. Okay? Once you have a better understanding of market dynamics and how supply and demand works, you'll realize this is their, right here. Look at this as, this is their supply zone. This is their supply zone, and this is their demand zone. They created demand here. They created supply here. Price can bounce, boom, beam, bum, if it wants to. For it to go lower, it has to take out demand. For it to go higher, it has to take out supply. Because they are the ones making the decision to either go in one direction or the other. And they are not going to take out this demand only to come back and take out that supply and go like that. That's not going to happen in this scenario. So one of the two is going to happen. So let me tell you this. If somebody gave you $1 million and said, you have to guess what direction this person is going to take, either that direction or that direction, okay? $1 million. And if you get it right, you get to keep the $1 million. And then you say, okay, can I ask you a question? And they say, yeah, sure, go ahead. And you say, can I wait until they open up one of the doors and start walking out in that direction before I give you my answer? And the person says yes. Wouldn't you be like, oh my gosh, well, you just pretty much made it easy for me. So you mean I don't have to tell you right now when he's standing in the middle of the room? No, you don't. You mean I don't have to tell you as he's just like walking towards this door but hasn't left yet? No, you don't. I can wait until he actually opens this door, leaves, and closes the door and starts walking out? Yes, you can. Okay. You have $1 million. Are you going to guess whether he's going to take the red door or the green door now? Are you going to bet $1 million now? Are you going to bet $1 million when he's standing right here in front of the red door that he's going to walk out that red door? Are you going to bet that $1 million? You have one chance at keeping $1 million. Are you going to bet it right now? Or you're going to wait until he opens that door, walks back, opens that door, and starts leaving. And you say, he's walking this direction. Which one is it? Right? Is that pretty clear as to what you would do? So it's pretty clear, right? Okay. So this is how you have to think in trading. Because, let me screenshot this scenario. This is how you have to think in trading. So let me screenshot that and move it to the side. Okay. So now, this is the red door. For us to decide that he's going to go through it, we want to see that door being opened. For us to see that he's going to go down, this is the green door. Because that was used to propel price upwards towards that area. Once this gets taken out, that ascending structure on the daily chart will be broken. This is out. Momentum is now shifting to the downside. And then we know that he's exited out of the green door, and we're going to get this move here.